Hey, this is Mark Johnson with Iconica Sight and Sound Studio, and today's video is kind of a follow-up video. So, back in November of 25, I did a video about how to play how to pick Dust in the Wind. It was meant to be a simple way to understand the picking style, as opposed to this note and that note and this finger and that finger. It was just a simple pattern to follow. It was well received, apart from question about the chords. And I guess I should have made it more clear. The video was specifically about the picking pattern, but it's a great question and it's a great point. So this video is about the picking pattern, again, simplified, and the chording. So we'll start with the picking pattern. To make this real simple, we're not going to talk about all the notes and strings and things like that. We're just going to say, in general, we're going to go with this. We're going to call this A string, the second from the top of your guitar. We're going to call that A string 1, and the B string, the one second from the bottom of your guitar, that's the B string, and that's what we're going to call a 4. And those two together are going to be outer strings. So for this particular video, we're going to use these two strings and the strings in between them. We're not going to use the low E and the high E, although they are used in the song, but just for the picking part, to start with, we're just going to talk about those 4 strings in the middle. We begin by playing the A and the 1 and the 4, or the A and the B together. So the outer strings together. I'm just holding a C chord. Anchor your hand somehow. Grab a string, a pickup, or put it on the guitar top if you've got an acoustic. Yeah, so 1 and 4 together. Move inward with your first finger and your thumb at the same time and play the 2 inner strings, 2 and 3. So what we have is outer 1 and 4 together, inner 2 and 3, one after the other. Move to the outer strings 1 and 4, and you will play those one after another. Move inside again and play those one after another. That's essentially is the entire picking pattern. Outer together, inner one after the other, outer one after the other, inner one after the other. So outer together, inner following each other, outer the same, inner the same. I hope that makes some sense. It kind of demystifies the whole, this note and that note. It's just a pattern of outer, inner, outer, inner. Okay? Now, granted, as you get better, you'll want to take and move that around to where if you go to a G, your outer becomes the B and the low E string. Just so you can hear that outer string, that low E string. But for now, we're just going to keep it simple, and we're going to move to the introduction of the song, which are the chords. So let me switch the camera angle. So without picking, let's just talk about it. C chord, play it, or do the strumming pattern, the picking pattern one time. Pick up the first finger, put down the pinky on the 3rd fret, replace the first finger on the 1st fret of the B string without the pinky now. So just first finger, no finger, 3rd finger, or 3rd fret, pinky, back to the 1st fret, 1st finger, B string. Okay. The next move is you go to an A minor, which is B string first fret. You got a D string second fret, G string second fret. Okay. You're going to start the A minor, with your first finger open. So the A minor does have the B first fret, but we're going to lift it off to begin with. Then you're going to go to the third fret, and then the first fret, and then open. So let's show you here. So open. Okay. Now you go back to the C. This time though, you're going to put your pinky down, third fret. And you're going to go pinky, pinky off, first finger off, pinky back on. So pinky on, off, off with the first finger, back to the pinky. Then you can go back to the A minor, just your basic A minor, and start with the first finger down. Up, pinky, down with the first finger. So all together, okay, we begin with the C. Then you go to the A minor with the first finger up. Then we go to the C with the pinky down. Then the regular A minor. Okay, that's the picking pattern and the chords to the intro. If I get some time, I'll do a follow-up to this with the actual chords to the verses and chorus, and the break in the middle, very pretty. We'll break that down and talk about it next time. Okay, Mark Johnson, Iconica Sight and Sound Studio. Mark Johnson, Sight and Sound Studios. Catch you next time. After a while, bathroom tile.